There you go. Almost forgot that. And I'm here. Hi. Hello. Hopefully that works now. Why is that? I'm not keeping it, but I don't know why. So we'll just hang out here until after the first ad break, per usual. And yeah, this should be interesting.
Whoa! What is that?
There will be a lot. Don't touch that pixel. There'll be a lot of interesting sound effects today. Hi? Are you saying hi? Yeah.
What if with the tablet?
That is a good idea. So, okay, we're just waiting for this ad break. It's coming shortly. I like this. I don't like where this circle is. Let's move this over here to where it is during gameplay. I like that spot so much better. Yeah, that's better, I think. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. Oh man, I really need to get everything together.
Do you see my phone?
No,
My phone.
I don't see it or feel it. Do you have a finder somewhere? Did you find it? Okay. Do you need me to call it? Okay. Did you take it to the bedroom?
Oh,
Hang on. Alright. I think I got everything set this time. Oh, hey. Can you turn that on real quick?
the big one or the little one?
Yes. But and could you bring me my sweater? Uh-huh. And we're back from break. Hello, hello, hello. I think everybody should be back now. Okay, how's that? Mm. Mm. Let's see. Oh, Christopher, you find your way back. Guess I'd love to have you back in chat. So, anyway. No, I don't want to hide. I want to. I think they're supposed to be way over here. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, nice. Two views. Alright. Funny. Okay, hold on. One more second. I got off to a rough start, and I'm just trying to figure out what's going on now. Okay. My phone is gonna die here really quick. Guess I can't leave it on. Notification. Alright. Yeah. You cannot type with one hand today. Sorry about that. Sound is working, hopefully, yes. Yeah, sorry about that, like, glitch earlier. I know that you were there for a minute, and the stream was gone before I even saw your one hand typing. Yeah, I can usually do it, but my brain is still off. I'm still looking really weird. Oh, my curtains are blowing me out. I should probably shut them, but have you been screaming at the baby or at the game? I haven't been screaming at anyone. I have a cold. I have corona. Ugh. Hold on one second. I'm gonna shut the curtains so they're not so blown out. There we go. It just kept with it open. It kept changing the white balance, and I don't know if it was just on my screen, but on my screen it was like really making it hard to see anything, and it was very distracting. And I'd rather pay attention to chat and the video game and all that kind of stuff. So helps with lighting. Well, it does, but it doesn't. Stream elements, I need to change what you say because we're gonna actually change Yeah, it just takes it a minute, and that was the thing with the windows open. It like kept changing every time I'd move to cover up a little bit of the window. So I'm still dark on this side of my face because I only have a spotlight and an overhead light. It's like one of those. It's got like it's a floor lamp that has a reading lamp that is pointed directly at my face, and then the room lamp light that's up. Yeah, it looks brighter. Yeah, well, it looks brighter, but see if I cover up some of the shadow, some of the direct bright. I think maybe if I just actually aim that down a little, maybe it'll be a little softer. Oh. Is that better? I'm now blind in one eye because I look directly at a light bulb. Oh, anyway, you're watching Leonard Maltin live stream before you and the. Oh, okay. I was watching Clarkston Farm with my husband. It's a funny show. Anyway, so we can switch over to the game now. Alright. I may need to turn. Tell me if I need to turn the game volume back up. I turned it down last night because the place that I was at was really loud. And I wanted to turn it down. Okay. Did I go? Resources 120. Okay, I need to go to trade maybe. So resources. Way too many of these. It's funny because I needed like so many of them in the beginning of the game, and then you need like none. Yeah, I want that. Alright. It's all my marked items. Thank you. Okay. If there comes any action scenes, it will be too loud, probably. Not much slower. The game volume is equal to the volume. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, like, I was in this. Well, I beat the. What is this place called? The fire break. And the Epsilon Cauldron, where Hephaestus was being taken over by a demon machine, and
I could forget what warmth feels like out here.
Oh wait, it's muted. That's not good. I don't know how it got muted. I must have dropped the remote. Not that it really matters because you can hear it. As long as you can hear it and I can hear it. It doesn't matter if anyone else can hear it. There's the remote. I knew I was sitting on it. Sounds like you've got a few others to watch your streams. You continued watching last night's stream. I watched till the hour and 8 minutes into the stream break. Yeah. Well, Banana Cabana came in, and then X1M1, who followed, he watched Friday night's stream at the very end. He was actually, no, it was muted on the TV. The TV was muted, but the last time I muted the TV, it muted it, the audio, but this time it didn't, so I don't know. Everything is really weird. Like, OBS is just, part of it's the computer. I'm really working hard to try and move forward with the plans for the fundraiser because I need to get things going so that I can have a computer that is more reliable and doesn't change all the time on me, and a more dedicated stream space too, because I don't like how chaotic my stream space is. So,
are you ready for my challenge this time?
Everything around here seems to be a challenge.
Why do you think the Banuk turned out rough as stones?
So you know, I told the White Teeth what you asked.
What about my Lynn? Did they accept her?
They did.
As they should. She was strong. Really, I only feel pride for her. As for me, I always wanted to be a snow ghost. Free to do what I will.
I'm planning on changing. Hi, Brian. Well, you know, you could just sub, and then you wouldn't see him. You just gotta sub. Then there'd be no more ads, and there shouldn't be a pre-stream. We should have 14 minutes until the next ad. I actually am planning on changing it so that we have ads only one time an hour. It means there'll be longer chunk of ads, but I feel like it'll be less chaotic and less interrupting, and it'll let me plan my playing time around the ads a lot better than I do with doing it every half hour. Every half hour it just seems like there's always an ad running. And not just your channel, you click on a new stream and you get an ad. I don't even know if I want to watch the stream, but I end up clicking away. I heard streams. Yeah, that's why, unfortunately, that's why, like, you have to have ads, because you have to have ads in order to not have a pre-roll. And I feel like, especially as a small channel, pre-rolls hurt more than ads do themselves, than an ad break. And an ad break that you know that the streamer is not playing the game or actively talking, or like if I use the ad break for a water break, or, you know, to check my sound setting, you know, like whatever, it'd be much easier if I could plan it out. And because yeah, pre-streams are just, I feel like nobody wants to like even wait to see if it's a good stream. When you get hit with a pre-stream, it sucks. But in order to not have pre-streams, we have to have ads. So like stream elements, like I tried to set up the stream elements that they would give a gentle reminder close to the time when the ads would run, but it only worked like the first couple of times, and now Stream Elements just seems to say it whenever they feel like. I don't know. I have no control over the bot at this point. I think it's grown a mind of its own. So, I hope you have been helping my Twitch by watching ads. Technically, subs are more likely to contribute. Like, ads don't pay a very lot, and like it's kind of pennies per ad, so I'm not sure that even if you were to watch all of the ads that I have on my stream, on every one of my streams for the whole month, I don't know if that would be more money than what I would get from a 50-50 split of a sub. But I don't know because I haven't done the math. It could be more, but it would probably not be much more. They'd probably be pretty equivalent. So I would say if you're watching ads to support me and you'd rather not watch ads, I think you'd be supporting me just as much by subscribing to the channel. But I don't want to ever tell anyone they have to subscribe to the channel. That's totally up to you. And the ads do create a passive revenue for me that I can take advantage of for people that can't afford to or don't want to. Or, you know, I'm a new streamer, you know, like relatively new. And so, you know, and I don't have a lot of, well, actually, you know, I stream 3 times a week. One of them's a shorter stream usually, but most weekends I'm able to put in a daytime stream like today, although it'll probably have to be a shorter stream today. And it's kind of very I can't plan when my daytime streams are going to be very well. As anyone in my Discord knows, today it was very hectic to try and get on today, because the whole family is sick. So normally I can do it when my little is out of the house for a while, and on the weekends, and because we're all sick, we're all stuck in the house, and so nobody can get out of the house. So I tried to wait for them to take a nap, and nap time was not happening because they're sick. So, you know, kids don't like to nap in the best of circumstances, and so yeah, crazy. It's been crazy here, and I felt like taking a nap. I probably will take a small nap after stream, but anyway. So I do I would say about 3 total streams, counting the 2 short ones that are daytime one and my short Sunday night stream. I do about 3 normal streamer length ones every week. Most streamers do at least 4. So that's kind of short on hours. So I cannot understand that maybe somebody wouldn't want to pay a subscription for a streamer that is not going to dedicate 4 or more 5+ hour streams. Like, you know, you kind of want to get 20 hours or something out of your streamer, and I don't know that I do 20 hours. I think I do a lot of hours for the position I'm in and what I do, but yeah. So there's a lot of things that go into people's reasonings and planning and what they want, and it's all up to the individual. And you know, I'm just happy to be here and happy to have people to talk to and hang out with and play video games with. Because that's why I started a channel, and that's why I started streaming, because I wanted to play video games with people. So,
You freeze them, I shoot them. Doesn't seem so hard.
Really? Then you'll only need half as many arrows as I'd planned to give you.
Wait,
It shows I trust your aim. Do you trust mine?
you've really got to work for a Banuk challenge, don't you?
That's the spirit. Come on, let's drop off our gear and go. Aloy, lure the machines back here and I'll freeze them. Don't worry, I don't miss.
Then I target them when they're vulnerable. Got it.
come on. Yeah. Come on, where are you?
Machine. Them will challenge.
Shoot, where's the fifth one?
That's a good round.
Let's finish this. That's good enough for third place. Not a problem, just us two. So let's do better. Let's keep going.
Jeez, I didn't know I had the better arrows. I thought I only had the regular arrows. I was giving myself even more of a handicap. And I thought, oh crap, I'm glad I didn't catch that guy. That would have sucked. Oh crap. Return 7 out of 8. Oh man, I do need that one. Okay. Oh no, there's more than one. Can you freeze them, please? Anytime now. That would be great.
You've almost mastered the challenge. It's a close second place. It's a heart below. Damn, I'm out. Then we'd better get out of here too. We got almost
Okay.
all of them. Good time. Your mother? Sister?
His name was Rost.
Rost.
Yeah.
Sounds very Nora. I can almost picture him. Stout as a tree.
And you?
Myself, I never knew my parents. There's a saying, an infant means 2 fewer hands to hunt with. That challenge was their gift to me.
Well, you're in the second one. So,
I need a little
Another
time.
Then I'll stay a little longer.
okay. Well, I think we did pretty good, especially for a first try, and for me not knowing that I had. Okay, ad starting. Why is it just not? I hate that. Anyway. Okay, let's just. Oh, look, I don't want to do anything until everyone's back. Why does it say soon? Gosh, I don't understand. Oh, so annoying. No, is my. There it is. What the heck? Don't worry, that was my computer if you heard that. Ah, okay. Stupid ads. I hate ads. Forgot to buy stuff. I'm gonna fight a frost. Holy crap. 2 and 5 ads. Playing now. It says that they're over. It's so annoying. Why did it tell me they were just over? Thought we were done. 5. 5 and 5, okay. It's so annoying because on my stream manager, it didn't even tell me when the ads were playing at all. On my OBS stream chat, it told me they were over when you said you were on ad 2 of 5. Anyway, I've just been walking to get to this because this is where I'm supposed to go meet the chief whose butt I kicked. It's Orea's retreat, and it's Orea's brother Aratak that I stole his chieftainship from. Not that I wanted it. So, but we also got 3 skill points finally, so we could go over and get our dismount strike for all those thousands of times I've ridden a mount in this game. Current level is 60. Did I max out leveling? Like, I haven't gotten any more points since I hit 60. That's like not cool. Well, I guess I'm leveled up. I mean, I am pretty much done with the game, but still, that's a little not cool, man. Oh, jeez.
Everything's freezing. The ground, the air, me.
Yeah. Always complaining. Festus, you better be here. Alright, here we go.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
You can always hear his sister, though.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Looks cool and Clue.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Yeah, that makes sense. From a viewer perspective, Brian, I totally get that. I've thought about doing that too, but for me, it's a choice of giving a couple of streamers direct support, or the handful of streamers that I end up cycling through a little bit of ad support. And sometimes I think that I want to go one way and then the other way. Then it pops in the commercial. Oh, yeah. I gotcha. Christopher, Turbo is like, it's Twitch Turbo. It pretty much means that you don't see ads even if you're not subbed. No matter what thread you go into, you don't get any sub benefits, so you don't get sub badge and you don't get emotes and stuff like that, but you never see any commercials no matter what thread you go into, what stream, and the streamers that you view will still get the money that they would have gotten had you watched ads in their thread. So it would still be the same for them as if you were unsubbed, but you wouldn't see ads. So like, there's a benefit for you, and the streamer still gets the benefit that they would be getting if you were an unsubbed viewer in their stream. So for people that don't have a lot and like to watch a lot of streamers and don't have a lot of, cash to be able to pay for a lot of different subs, it's a really good plan. If you only watch like a couple of streamers, I would say subbing's probably your best bet, but or if you have unlimited funds, then subbing is always probably better. But Turbo's a really good idea for that. It also, I think, guarantees that Twitch gets a certain amount of money, because Twitch gets a different amount of money from each sub depending on what level the and once he starts his hot tub stream, he's getting lots of 2 or 3 subs. Yeah, I hot tub there. I thought you were happy that I finally got a camera, Brian. I just can't please you. Are you sure you're not the Brian I went to high school with? Brian G, not Brian D. No, F. Brian G, not Brian F. If you're Brian F, you can leave right now. Brian F from my high school, you can leave right now because I don't want to talk to you. But I'm just kidding.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of
Jamie.
rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Araya, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for
safe.
centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Araya who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
The game seems way too complicated. Oh, it's not that complicated. It's got a longer storyline to it, and this is the DLC that I'm playing right now. This is like a sub. This was the game that I think they were already working on Forbidden West, and they were like, you know, they make a DLC to like keep you attached to the series long enough for them to make a second one. So this whole part is the DLC of the first game. So I've actually technically already beaten the Horizon Zero Dawn, but I came back to. You already finished the base. Yeah, I finished the base game. I didn't know this was the DLC, so because I got all of it together, because I was playing it through the Game Pass, the PlayStation game, PSN Network Plus, and then they took it off of Plus, so I had to buy it so that I could continue playing it for my stream. But I think I would have bought the game eventually anyway, because I was really, really enjoying it. Otherwise, I would have just said, like, well, I guess we're playing a different game, guys. But I didn't know it, and so I actually traveled into this area of the map, and people were like, oh, you're in the DLC area? Like, what, you know, like, did you beat the game already? And I'm like, no, I didn't know this was the DLC. I didn't know I had a DLC. Because I didn't realize that I was getting, like, an expanded pack. And so I went back and beat the game, and then last weekend, I think it was, I started focusing just on this DLC area. So, and I think what I'm doing right now is pretty much like, I think I'm right now, this is pretty much the end quests of the DLC too. So I'm like, this is pretty much right at the end of everything. Yeah, well, I think it is annoying. They didn't make it clear, but I think it was more my mistake than their mistake, because when I did download it and play it, it was like, do you want to buy Horizon Zero Dawn, or do you want to buy Horizon Zero Dawn Ultimate Pack or something, you know, like something pack or whatever. And so it did have it on there as I'm getting more than just the original game. But the problem that confuses me with a lot of games, I think, is that you have trouble playing. I don't have as much trouble playing and chatting at the same time in this game right now. I'm it's because we're at a point in the game where it's all cutscenes. So if I talk to respond to questions or answer you guys, then I can't keep going through. It's not like I'm fighting or picking up stuff, you know, like if I was just fighting or traveling, then I could talk and do it at the same times. But if I talk during the cutscenes, then it's like we'll miss vital information, and then what was the whole point of playing the game if we don't want to hear how the game ends? So
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron and took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
But I think it's because from what we've learned earlier, they had specific AI laws, and if your AI, like, you could only make artificial intelligence so much like human, and if it went over that human like if it got too close to being sentient kind of thing, they didn't like you. They didn't let you. You had to reprogram pretty much. So if you've ever played Detroit Become Human, I've never played it, but I've watched it played, and so it's kind of that whole right now is this particular computer is kind of bridging that gap, and somebody went in and they specifically broke the rules to make this thing smarter than they were supposed to, so it was able to come up with a closer to human level of thinking and self-consciousness and emotion. And is it just emotion that it's programmed to feel and copy, or is it actually feeling something? And that's I think where it gets a little like, oh, okay, they did something weird.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Ourea said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I. I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers and look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face, when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Araya's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world,
Just a
Cyan.
little. I never went to Yellowstone when I could have, when I lived closer to it, but I hope I still go at some point.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth.
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. it seems my assessment was premature.
Kind of creepy because from all the data that we've gotten, the stuff that she's talking about happens like in 2030s or 40s. So it's like, one of those, are we predicting the future? I hope this is not a Simpsons episode.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Farrow servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar
Rufio.
requisitioned by Dr. Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins
Mr.
spent
Blevins.
increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Yeah, he was quite the character, he was. I'm okay. My whole house got sick with COVID this week, so my voice is a little not the greatest right now. But I'm actually not feeling too bad, just tired. So, looks like we've talked to her about as much as we have, so...
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Ourea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with Araya. You had to be.
Yeah.
You didn't know what had happened to the world. So, keep doing what you think is best. As long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
Looks like ads are gonna run in about a minute here, so I won't do anything drastic. Just look at this data point that we gained. Okay, whoa, what is that? Oh, there's an animal figurine. Oh, the missing animal figurine. It's in here? That's so crazy. Why do I keep forgetting to look in places like this? Oh, let's see. Kenny, Cyan, I spoke with Anita, Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here. Cyan, I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information? Kenny, I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time. Cyan, will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval? Kenny, no, Cyan, I don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first. Cyan, Dr. Chow, I'm afraid I don't want to be alone. Kenny, I know, Cyan, I'm afraid too, but listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. Kenny, in order to do it, you had to be intelligent, so intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities, and it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that you're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep, wake up, and protect whatever's left. Will you try? I understand, Dr. Chow, and I'll carry your instructions to the best of my abilities. Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd say thank you too. She'd be proud. I can see there's a vert all ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow? Yes, I need to go be with my sister and my nieces. Cyan, may I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow? Kenny, yes, anything. Cyan, will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process? Kenny, of course I will, Cyan, as long as you need. Okay. Is that the only one? Alright. Alright, are we in? Yeah, we're in ads.
Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we fight about incommensurability and restrictions on machine intelligence.
I had an argument with Kenny this afternoon. When a couple's first fight hinges on the Turing Act, you know you're dealing with some real sexy nerds. I won the argument, I guess, but I'm less concerned whether or not I can pull this off than with the ethical implications of succeeding. I promised Kenny that the suite of coping mechanisms I've designed will help manage any emotional fallout from software, but privately I'm less confident. I'm a programmer, not a shrink. The minutiae of roboethics do start to seem less relevant when a refusal to supply Firebreak with the necessary conditions for its success comes at the cost of millions of lives. It's worth putting one consciousness at risk to save so many others, isn't it? Trying to solve this with numbers makes me feel like a sociopath. It's their first lover's spat. And only lover's bet, considering Kenny was never brave enough to talk to her again. But I swear this could not have been here before, nor this statue. They must have been, but I swear I
guess
looked
the old ones
everywhere.
like these animals.
So that's crazy that it was like hiding in here. Is there anything else on any of these levels hiding? No. Not in that one. That's the only other one, right? Yeah. Have I had COVID before? Yes, I had COVID in 2022. Yeah, I had it in 22. In like May of 22, I had it, and then I tested positive for it again in August of that same year. But I don't think I actually had it. I think I just still had antibodies because it was less than 6 months since the last bout. And then we never tested for it, but last year, I think it was almost around the same time. Actually, a little earlier in the year, I think it was. I think it was in April or something. I think we had it again. We just thought we had a cold that we caught after our vacation visiting my husband's family. But we never tested for it, so I don't know whether that was actually COVID or not. So in fact, that means I've made this a yearly tradition. Just... one was in May, one was in April, and now this one's in June. Oh, look out, July of next year. I'll make sure I don't make any big plans. Where am I going anyway? I don't know where I'm going. Oh. Just leaving the facility. Okay. Tested positive once for it, but I never. That's what happened to me in August of 22. Is I tested positive, but I didn't have any. Here 6 months in December before COVID shutdown happened, and definitely felt like I had COVID. You definitely could have. I mean, we don't really know exactly when it came. And I've heard other people.
If I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
Like, I think my father-in-law, he had a cold around the same time, like December, January, that may have actually have been COVID as well, we think. So.
My chieftain.
Just Aloy.
As you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Ourea might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Ourea would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. but she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Ourea found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrack can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The Daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the Cauldron?
Yes, Fire Claws. Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
Practically. Why did he say that like it?
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all.
Oh,
Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
You're still
So, the
spying
signal
on
that
me?
woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday...
Sounds like you, Silence.
We may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You can stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
Yeah, I didn't need a computer to tell me that guy's no good. All the way to the sundown. That's what I thought. Let's see. Out of the forge. Kill the fire claws. There's 5 of them. Dang. That's the only thing? Really? Okay. I guess we can put that on there. Jeez. Oh, I saw these two. There's 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess we'll go kill 3 because we're close to it. And then we'll go hand in the last animal statue too. Where is that guy? Nope. Oh, there he is. That's the animal figure guy. Okay. Let's go kill some fire bears. But we're streaming earlier today to catch more of the stream. Yeah, I like trying to do at least one. Oh, I don't have enough canisters. I like doing at least one daytime stream because I think it's just good to give people a different time slot that they can catch, hopefully, if my normal streaming times are harder for them. Not everybody can stay up as late as me, even on the weeknight. Is there like a... Whoa, don't just fall. Wait. Can you go on the ladder, please? Oh, jeez. That's where this girl likes to take risks. Stop, drop, and roll. Okay, you know what? I think I am gonna go drop off this. Even though it means a lot more of a hike, I don't have the canisters that I need right now. Because I am still out of... Oh, unless they're in... They could be in here. Let's see what kind of gifts we... Oh, like rocks. Come on. That one's good. Okay. I'm guessing that we're still short in ammo, though. Which one's the ice ammo? Ice rail. Yeah, I don't know, chill waters. Or what's the other one? Just sparkers, that's what we need. Chill waters and sparkers. Okay. There's not enough animals to kill on the way. So we'll just go here. You're spies, you're still up yesterday when you decided to stream at midnight. Usually I go to bed earlier on Saturdays to go to church in the morning. Ah, yeah. That's why I like Saturday churches that have Saturday service. Not that I go all that often, but I like that you can do stuff online if you like to nowadays.
Back again, Enjuk.
You've picked up my interest in the beasts of the old world, I see.
Is the is the song desynced for you guys? Or is it just for me?
There you go, Enjuk. That should be the last of the figurines.
Moonlight. I didn't know if I'd ever see the whole collection reunited. And look at them. They're beautiful. You've done a great thing, Aloy. These may represent the last record that any of these beasts ever lived. Take this. It's the least I can do. And come back anytime. I and our animal friends await your return.
It's on my screen and mostly on my TV. I'm not positive on my screen. It's mostly that the voice is not synced up to the and like it's like a bad Japanese translation movie for me right now. But if you guys are seeing it fine, then it's okay. I don't need to do anything. But if it was bad for you guys, then I would try to let them in. I wonder how far this goes back. Not very. Never mind.
That's all for now.
Until next time, then.
Yeah. Except, like, the snow has that, like, glittery feeling, and I wonder if they're trying to make it represent, because she talks about, like snow chill and, like, that it makes her itch and stuff. So I was talking about that with someone else and whether or not that means that it's, like, because some of the lore, they said that that the whole atmosphere was destroyed. So, like, if the atmosphere and everything was destroyed, like, is it nuclear snow? You know, like, to a percentage. It's definitely not snow that we think of.
Ursus Arctos, the menacing grizzly bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Those claws look like they could rip someone in half.
Perhaps in its youth, but you heard Montana Recreations. He said it's grizzled, old. Its hunting days are behind it.
That is not what they meant.
Back again, Enjuk.
You've picked up my interest in the beasts of the old world, I see.
So these totems, the images they show are of animals that no longer exist. They're gone, like the old ones.
So it seems. To think such magnificent creatures are lost to us, that we never even knew they were here. We rely as much on beasts as we do on machines. For food, for warmth, but do we study them with the same fervor? I do. For example, I have this theory about foxes. Why do foxes have red fur? Think about what they eat.
Meat?
Raw meat. Bloody meat.
You've thought of... That's all for now.
Until next time, then.
Why did it tell me to go to him then? Stop telling me to talk to him if I don't really have to. See, why does it say free? Why? Oh, is it just because I have you selected? No, I don't have him selected. I don't know. Why does it have him selected?
Breath is ice. Before I even breathe out. Back again, Enjuk.
You've picked up my interest in the beasts of the old world, I see.
You have nothing. I have given you everything.
That's all I need to know.
Are you
Anyway. It's kind of interesting knowing that we're in Yellowstone, though, hey? Now I have to go to another trader to just... because you're a dork and don't have... And why is the fire... There's a fire up here, and it doesn't count as a fireside. It's annoying. I guess I'll go... Well, I guess we could go down here. Considering there's literally one next to this fire. So, okay, there's a lag. Alright. Oh, I think I can fix it easily. If it doesn't fix easily, then I won't worry about it, but...
There.
Hey, what the heck? I don't want to fight anybody right now. Can you guys wait? I will come kill you in a minute. You're not even paying attention that this is Yellowstone National Park. Mostly listen to the stream while typing zip codes for anything. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's like this part at least is in Montana. Because like that Banuk kid, he thinks that Montana Recreations is an actual person, not like a company kind of name. He thinks it's a real person that's talking to him. Okay. I just buy. No, I need to buy these. Easiest way to kill a fire bear. Okay. And some chill waters. Oh crap. Oh no, alright, I'm alright. I was like, I looked away from my screen. I was like, how many did I just buy? But that was fine. So, okay, I'm gonna see if I can fix the lag here. In a second. So, let me just put this. So I'm just gonna switch back right now to the intermission for a second on the screen. Hello. And undo my caption card for a sec. Hopefully this won't ruin everything. Put that back in. Let me test it on my. Okay, looks right now on my. Alright, now let's switch back and hope everything still works. Oh man. Now you guys aren't getting any. Okay, hold on. That work? Nope. Dang it. Okay. Hold on. I'm just gonna have to pause the capture card again. Alright. Nope, not the right thing. Okay. Is it working? Is it coming in? It doesn't sound like it's working. Oh, dang it. Oops. Okay. Just a second, guys. I've gotta redo the capture card one more time. Hold on. Ads will actually start in a minute, so if it goes to an... Actually, I could just run them now while I'm doing this, and then hopefully everything will be working by the time you guys get back. So, alright, be right back. I'm here, and my webcam's just frozen for a sec. So, yeah, I forced it to play the ad a little early, quote unquote, so that it would play at the same time that I was messing with stuff. But anyway, can you guys hear things? Game noise. Why am I not getting game noise? It says I should have game noise. It says you guys have game noise. Why don't I have game noise? I really need new headphones. My cat has chewed on my headphones one too many times. Yeah, I can't hear it. I know I can see that you guys are getting it, but I'm not getting it through my headphones at all, so. And I don't know why. Oh, I know why. Duh. I forgot I have to do this other property. There we go. Okay. Good question, Christopher. Afterglow PlayStation, like, they have the official PlayStation logo, but they're Afterglow brand. So they're not bad. They're just literally my cat has nibbled on the wires, so they get a little funky. Like if this gets jiggled around too much, I can lose it. And the volume slider, it is really easy to get adjusted, so that's kind of confusing sometimes. So I like to get wireless at some point, but blame the cats. Hey, I can show you the bites. I can show you the nibbles. You want to see the nibbles? I will show them to you, David. How you doing, David? Welcome in. Okay. think it's closer to your mouth. Oh no. You want to see funny with this? Just, Christopher, you were still in here, weren't you? When last night when my cat was playing with this, when he was getting up in my lap, he was trying to play with my mic like it was a toy. But it's actually his brother that likes to chew on wires a lot. That is the one that I have issues with. I forgot to put a filter on that. I'm sorry, that was really probably loud. What? Why did that kill it? Oh my gosh. Why did my audio just die? All I did was put a compressor on it, you jerk. Oh my gosh, this is the same problem I was having the other night where it would just randomly stop working. Oh gosh, dang it. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have messed with it. This is what happens when you have to have your... What? Oh my gosh. What? My PC is gonna turn off. Go back in. There we go. Okay. That's just my computer. Okay, hold on one sec, guys. Hey, don't do that. Ah! Okay. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I don't know why it... Why did it go just ballistic all of a sudden? I don't understand. I didn't... Okay. Alright. Go there. Custom. I guess it was... Where's the GoFundMe? The GoFundMe is going to be whenever I am able to get my fundraising event set up. Alright, now you guys should be able to hear it. And now I can hear it. And now I just have to unfreeze my webcam. Alright. Okay. Hopefully it all is back to copacetic. All good for you? All good for you? I can hear it. You guys can hear it? I'm unfrozen. Audio works. Good. Alright. I think it was actually more of a fight than I thought it was gonna be. For some reason I thought it would be slightly easier of a fight than it was. Oh no, it killed someone. No. I thought you came out here was with a shock trap. I understand why you might not have survived. Alright, where's the next one? Next one's in numerical order. Oh no, this is the first one. Oh, we did number 2 first. Yep, we went to number 2 first. Shame on us. Oh wait, this is number 2? I don't know. I don't know what the numbers mean then. Maybe how many bears are there? Because I gotta fight 3 at once. That is gonna be a lot. Gonna take the slow road because
I'll tuck that away.
Medicine. Medicine. You're not medicine. Where's all the medicinal plants? They're easier to spot when they're not here. You were gonna play this today, but I got caught up researching your drone loader. Oh, nice. Move it. Move it. I had a different song stuck in my head earlier. I had the Cher song, Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves song. They call us gypsies, tramps, and thieves. Because it was playing at the end of the show. During the credits of the show, they played it. So it got stuck in my head. I believe flying drones is what he's talking about. I don't know why I really wanted to kill that goat.
Crazy awesome. Kill our Sun King until the machine rider stopped him cold.
You guys don't have a fucking trader?
A woman now leads the Hunter's Lodge only because no men were left in her house to do the job.
Oh, that's not why
now
she
that
leaves.
Prince Edelman has returned to Meridian, is the war well and truly over?
No, we still have
I
to
have no
beat
problem
Hades.
with Talana Khan Kadesh as head of the Hunter's Lodge. She's the last of her house.
What all do you guys care about the Hunter's Lodge? You're not even living in the Sun Kingdom right now. Keep your noses out of Lodge business. Seriously, how many of these do I have? Hang on. Oh my goodness. Oh. This bear's gonna be harder.
Stranger, you're skilled out. Thanks. I thought I was done. Indeed.
save this for later.
Charger, here!
Where are we going? Chargers. You guys could come over here and help me kill this big old beast, you know? Looks like this is gonna probably be my last fight. Looks like it'll probably be my last fight for the afternoon, but I'll be back on tonight for more bear killing. Come on guys, let's go kill this big old thing.
This is not my first hunt.
I think they're too far away to do me any good. Yes, the motor burned out, and yeah, this them the out of stock. We just need to drink this and get another one that is perfect for my brother, so I'm gonna fix it. Danke schön. Probably best if we keep everything in English, just so that the auto mod doesn't start being annoying. Oh man,
Just like in a cauldron.
So many. I think he saw me. I don't want to use this on you because damage. Oh, I got a couple of those back at least. This bear has too many predators around it. Just the one of you. I only need one of you to attack.
So they woke up.
Okay, at least those guys went down easy. Easier.
Stocking up.
Trampler. Bunch of travelers. say to go on? My poor sweet Taylor is still trying to avenge me. Jeez. Oh my goodness, that was way too much. Range and maybe. Alright, this one can go. This one can go. And this one can go. Air shock. That should give me enough room to pick up whatever is lying around this veritable death field of monsters. Is my little charger still alive? My poor charger friend? No, these are other chargers. These are not tramplers. Where'd all the ones that died go? That's an owl. Oh, there's one. Maybe. Okay. I killed a bunch of animals. More than a single watcher. And all of their corpses have mysteriously disappeared. Guess they all just got turned into smithereens.
Quiet now.
Is that the one that was like on my side? No, I don't think he's on my side. Because he's gone all aggro. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he did survive. Nope. If he was on my side, he's not anymore. Alright. Alrighty. There's another. It's not that. It's not great. Oh, there's some more. Ah, stop doing that.
Got too much already.
I guess that's everything. I thought there would have been more parts of machines than there is. Felt like we killed a lot more than we did. Oh no! The stream dropped? Is it still dropped?
I can't feel much of anything in this.
Thank you for the bits, Jade. I'm sure you're long gone by now. I'm so sorry. That was a really long fight, and then stream, man. I wonder why stream is not working over there. Did it? No, you're good. The app took me out of your stream. Oh, okay. Alright. That scared me. I was like... I saw... Get the robots, yeah. You defeated them. You need an emote like this, yes. I should take emotes of my cats. Those would be cute. Well, anyway, I guess something happened. That kind of sucks. So, let me see. My phone dead? No, not yet. Okay. Let's see who's around. One Shot Girl is actually playing a new game that looks really cool. It's like I don't know. Oh, I don't know if I can get it. I don't know if we can go to her. I think she has a raid minimum on. Let's see if it will even let me. I don't know whether it'll work. I think she has a raid quota or something that you have to be, but yeah, okay, we can't raid her. I don't think we have enough people to raid her right now. I think she has, like, you have to have so much. Or she might just have raids turned off, I'm not sure. But, let's see. Who is in, I don't know. Should we try somebody completely new? Not in English, not in English, not in English. Okay, a lot of these aren't even in Lucian. Okay. I think we're just gonna go see Carrie, because she's playing a little to the left, which is a nice calm game that should make good content for while you're at work still, Christopher. And I hope that I'll see all of you again this evening when we finish up these bear killing things. So so much for hanging out with me and for all of your support, and let's go. Say hi to Carrie.